When we keep getting challenges in life, it's really easy to keep looking at the negatives about it. Like, well, why is this happening to me now? I just dealt with this thing and that other thing, and now this too. Like, what is going on? What did I do to deserve this? Like, is something in retrograde? What's happening? But not a lot of people have noticed. Look at the positive things about the challenges, because every single challenge that we get ends up making us stronger. And I know we all know that, but we don't really look at it. Our biggest challenges end up being our biggest breakthroughs. So if you're looking for a breakthrough, look at the challenge that you're facing in life and see how you can be responding to it instead of how you've normally been looking at it. It's all about changing your perspective on it. And once you do that, oh my God, it changes the game for real. Welcome to the Radiant Sun. My name is Kendra. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I help my clients get through the blocks in their lives to get to their ultimate success. And today I am talking to you from my car, and I was gonna show you Nala, but she is a little distracted by herself and a reflection right now. That's why she's fussing, because she doesn't understand. But you know, dogs. When I used to look at challenges, I used to get so down about it, because it just felt like one thing after the next, and it just kind of made its way into being in this little cycle of life, and it felt never ending, and it was exhausting thinking about it that way. But once I changed my perspective on it and realized that truly every challenge just makes you stronger. Like, it's not just a Kelly Clarkson song, like, it's real life. Every single challenge has a lesson to be learned. That lesson helps you grow and makes you stronger. So if you're looking for a breakthrough, look at the challenge that you're facing, because that's probably it. And it might not even be like something obvious in the challenge, but it could be the way you respond to it versus reacting to it. It can be something as simple as that. And just in doing that consistently and changing the way you view things, over time, you'll notice a huge change in the outcomes of the challenges that you face. You'll end up seeing a change in the people in your life. The people that normally would give you such a hard time, you stop giving your energy to them, you respond differently, and now like you kind of stop that from coming back into your life. Because again, what we put out is what we get back. So if we like change how we respond and stop giving them the energy they're looking for, they're gonna stop giving us that energy too, which is good. So something that I am currently facing, actually, I've never really done anything like it, so I'm not too sure as to what to expect, but I know it's gonna come with a lot of growth. But long story short, my 5-year-old daughter is doing soccer for the first time. I got an email that there are enough kids to make 4 teams, but there are 0 coaches. So out of just pure excitement and love for the sport, I volunteered to coach. Now thinking about it afterwards, okay, I'm gonna have to add that on top of the work I'm already doing. I have to send out emails to all the parents and form relationships with everyone, make sure I have enough like warm-ups and drills that will keep them busy for the practices, but also keep it fun and entertaining for 5-year-olds. It's not like I'm coaching teenagers. They're 5. They've never done this before. I want to create an environment where they don't feel like they're forced to play just because their parents paid for it. I want them to be excited to go, and I want them to like not want it to be over when it's time to go home. Like, that's the kind of environment that I want to build. And because I'm a life coach, but I'm not a soccer coach. I've played soccer for half my life, but this is completely new, totally out there for me. So it's a pretty big challenge that I really asked for. And yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it, but I know that there's going to be so much growth from it. So I'm really excited for that. So just, again, changing the perspective on it. Except I was focused on all of the negatives, and trust me, they got their time to shine. Just saying, like, with the fear of, oh, the parents looking at me, like, I am in my mid-20s. I look like I'm 12. So it's like, how old are you? Do you know what you're doing? Like, what's going on? Just like all that stuff. Like, I've thought about it, and now that I've like looked at the feelings and processed them, I'm not really fazed by them anymore. And that's like a huge thing that I've noticed, that people try to be so positive and just inspiring to others and try to maintain that high frequency. So then when they get these negative feelings, they just like push them away because, oh no, that's low frequency, I shouldn't be looking at that right now. But you need to be looking at that, because you need to give all of your feelings the same amount of attention. Don't think because it's negative you're not supposed to look at it, because that's like the whole yin yang concept. Like you can't have light without first having darkness. Just it doesn't work like that. So if you're going through a challenge and you're getting overwhelmed with all of the negatives on it, look at the negatives, don't ignore it, and realize that just because it's viewed as a challenge to most, there is a reason for it, and what you'll end up taking from that challenge is going to help you exponentially. Like, it is going to be an insane change, and if you don't think you're ready for it, you are, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be watching this video. This video and all other videos that you watch finds you when you need it, finds you at just the right time. And also keep in mind, and this might sound kind of woo-woo to some, but this has been backed up by science, that there is an infinite number of dimensions out there, an infinite number of realities out there. Every single moment that we're living in is a new reality, is a new chance to be a new version of you. And a great analogy that I love is looking at it like you're in a movie theater and the movie's going through the projector and going onto the screen. But when it's going through that projector, there are separate frames. So if you look at it, you'll see the individual frames of the movie. But when it's being played, it just looks like a live action picture that you're watching, like a movie. And that's the same thing with our life. You take a video of somebody, you can still break it down to those little frames. So literally every single moment, every single second, every single movement, it's a new reality. You're a new you. Every moment, you're a new you. Right now, you're a new you. You're a new you. And some people will argue, well, nothing has changed. Like you say, it's a new reality, but my life is the same. It's a new reality, but you're referring back to old habits that you have. You have the ability to choose what you do every second of every day that you live. So if there's something in your life that you don't like, make some actions to change it. Every moment you're a new you. Every moment you're a new you. So if you're facing this challenge and you're thinking about the negatives, there is a reality out there where the worst thing happens, but there's also a reality out there where the best thing happens. You will go where you put your focus. So yes, process the negative emotions, but don't dwell there. You don't want to stay there. Give the equal amount of attention to the positive things in your life. Put your energy there, put your focus there, and put yourself in the reality that you succeed on the highest level possible, because it is real. It is there. So just know, whatever you're facing right now, you're facing it for a reason. And if you weren't facing this challenge, you'd be facing something different, because challenges are never ending, because we never stop learning. Challenges teach us and help us grow. From the teachings, we then learn. There is always something to learn in life. If you weren't facing a challenge, you would not be learning. Therefore, you'd be stagnant. You wouldn't be growing at all. And if you don't grow in life, then you're gonna end up right here where you are forever. I know I don't want that. Like, I like the life I have. I like the way it looks, but I wouldn't want to stay right here for the rest of my life. I want to keep learning. I want to keep getting the knowledge and fueling my little brain that I have. So thank you for every single challenge that I get in my life. Thank you for the teachings in it. Thank you for the opportunity to grow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Being a new version of you, the best version of you, better than the last second, better version of you. Look at the negative, look at the positive, make the balance, find something to learn from, and remember that every moment you're a new you. You have the power to create your life to look however you want it to look. You just have to believe in it. That's really it. Have you ever seen the Polar Express? You just gotta believe. Believe. Well, I hope you gained some excellent insights from this video. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for the next video. And I hope you have a great day. Peace out.